Ladies and gentlemen, dear change makers, it is my greatest pleasure to welcome you in this renewed Grand Palais, 5 years after the first time we met here. Welcome to ChangeNOW! Look around and tell me what you see. What I see is a place forged in history. This is the home of the 1900 World Exhibition, a place that once showcased the best of human progress. And today, 125 years later, here we stand, redefining what is progress with this World Exhibition for the planet. The largest event ever, as for today, gathering actions and solutions for a better world. When you enter this room and this building on the facade, you walk past 4 magnificent statues. First, the statue of inspiration, to ignite our vision. The statue of revelation, to awaken to new possibilities. The statue of Minerva, the goddess of intelligence and wisdom, to guide our choices. And the fourth, the statue of peace, the ultimate goal of our actions. This is the home we have chosen for ChangeNOW, not only for this year, but for the years to come. Now look around again and tell me what you see. Look at each other. The person on your right and the person on your left. I see the architects of the world we want to build. I see the faces of determination because you, each and every one of us, with our willpower and our actions are the driving force of change. And what brings us together here is a very simple idea. And I would like to say that never underestimate an idea. Because ChangeNOW itself was born from a very simple idea. And look at what an idea can become. And this idea, very simple idea, was to bring together the most forward-thinking, the most caring, the brilliant minds, the brightest minds, the lights of our time. And when I look around, this is what I see. You are the lights, and this is the lighthouse. Now remember, last year, I explained how we set the course towards a much bigger impact. And let me follow up on this. First, we developed numerous actions all over the year, from the co-organization of the World Living Soils Forum on regenerative agriculture to a new edition of the Earth Action Report. But here are 3 remarkable landmarks I would like to share. We operated the first ever pavilion dedicated to the dialogue between civil, public, and private society in the blue zone of the COP for the first time during the COP16 desertification. We continued to develop our school ranking initiative, which after 4 years is really changing curriculums and contributing to make better higher education. We have now impacted over 1 million students. And also we reinforced our partnerships and collaborations. And I'm glad to announce that not only ChangeNOW is an official nominator to the Prince William's Earthshot Prize for the last 3 years, but ChangeNOW, for the first time, is also a nominator to the prominent Goldman Environmental Prize, also known as the Green Nobel Prize. Second, I also shared our vision of how we wanted to accelerate the impact ecosystems globally and locally. Because there are change makers everywhere, and they can all benefit from the type of support you find here at ChangeNOW, but at the local level. And so we announced last year the ChangeNOW hubs. After the launch, we received many applications, and thank you to all of you for showing the will to be part of such an exciting initiative. And today I'm delighted to unveil the first 3 ChangeNOW hubs: Sao Paulo, Tunis, and Bangalore. They are here in the room, so you can definitely give them a big warm round of applause. And this is just the beginning. If you want to be the next ChangeNOW hub, just contact us. There is so much to be done. Well, and now, this summit. What's particular in this summit? First of all, the context. The context in which this summit has been created is special in many ways. First, the world is facing an accumulation of tremendous challenges, and accompanied by the fragmentation of the world and threats, growing threats on democracy, on science, on sustainability. And I just want to highlight also that in this place, the words of climate change, women, mental health, inclusion, pollution, underprivileged are all allowed. And not only they are allowed, they are core to our mission, so use them. 2025 also marks the 10th anniversary of the Paris Agreement. 10 years ago, in this city, 196 countries came together to limit global warming to 1.5 degrees and well below 2. The Paris Agreement is a cornerstone of climate action, and it's a symbol of how humanity can come together to face global challenges. And so we decided at ChangeNOW, well, to defend the Paris legacy. And more, we want to transform ambition into action. And this is exactly what ChangeNOW is about. Over the next 3 days, the Grand Palais becomes your home. And this is the home of thousands of change makers, of 1,000 solutions, 500 speakers, which are all telling a piece of this new narrative. And put together, this is a vision of what the world could be. This year, we welcome changemakers from 78 countries. The flags you can see on the other side of the stage are not random flags. There is one flag for each and every one country represented in the program. ChangeNOW is about action, but it is also about connections and building bridges. So meet, create, start conversations, make new friends, and learn from someone new. Now, just to wrap up also about this year's ChangeNOW Summit, this edition has got stronger on 4 main pillars. First, while you explore what's happening on stage and in the alleys, know that on the invisible side of the event, there are many meetings happening to shape the future global negotiations and to build coalitions. And in that same spirit, we are honored to welcome today here in the Grand Palais the leading teams of COP 30, but also COP16 desertification, and the upcoming COP17, as well as the UN Ocean Conference. Second big step of this year, ChangeNOW launched this year the first ChangeNOW Planet Week, consisting of 30 independent events happening all around the city during the days of ChangeNOW and around ChangeNOW. The objective is to reinforce even more this movement for global sustainability by making it even more open. So now there is this platform welcoming many other events independent from ChangeNOW in this ChangeNOW Planet Week. Third, I invite you all, go there, it's wonderful. I invite you all to go to the Water Odyssey. This is a new outdoor space dedicated to the rivers and ocean. It's just next to the River Seine. It's 2 minutes walking from here. You should go and see that. And the last thing is that on Saturday, this place, this venue, will be open to everyone. We worked with many organizations to bring here and create specific programs for young people coming from underprivileged neighborhoods, families from all backgrounds, and job seekers with a job fair. So, just one last thing now. Take a look around you one last time. What we are experiencing here is more than an event. It is the expression of action, of hope and humanity. And as it's written behind the stage, with action comes hope. So let's focus on what matters most. Concrete, collective, unwavering action. And this is our role for the next 3 days and far beyond. Be the lights, be change makers, and be the carriers of hope. Welcome to ChangeNOW 2025.